What's up, sports bettors? I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite player prop bets for Ravens Bengals, okay? So we previously went through a little game preview where I had a bet on the Ravens spread -3. Most sportsbooks have already moved to -3.5 for the Ravens. So 3 is obviously a key number in football. It's a field goal. So I feel really good about my Ravens -3 right now. But what we're going to be going through is a player prop on Lamar Jackson. Okay, I think you know what I'm going to be betting on. But we've given out a ton of props kind of so far. We have $1,000 on Marquise Brown, over 5.5 receptions. Antonio Gibson, we're fading his rushing yards. We got Elijah Moore over 3.5 receptions, or under 3.5, I apologize, and Watson over 1.5. But the play I'm going with today is a positive EV bet on Lamar Jackson. So again, sports betting is all about finding value, right? You're kind of like an investor where you're looking for bets that are on sale. Just like an investor is looking for a stock that is too cheap, it's mispriced. When you're positive EV betting, you're looking for value, right? You're looking for bets that beat the vig, beat the juice. If you're trying to get rich, make $1 million overnight, this is not the YouTube channel for you. At OddsJam, we like to have fun, but we also like to focus on kind of the math, the data, and strategies that sharp sports bettors, people who actually do this full-time for a living, what do they do to make money sports betting? So let's go ahead and let's go through my play. I'm on Lamar Jackson, 60 plus, over 59.5 rushing yards at plus 104 odds, right? So this is a positive EV bet with a profit margin of 2.5%. So you can see there's some college football plays still available, but we're looking at the NFL. So on FanDuel, you can see what's really interesting about FanDuel is they not only offer, over 57.5 at -114, but they also have these alternate rushing yards. So you could bet on Lamar 25 plus, 40 plus yards, 60 plus. 60 plus is the exact same as over 59.5, right? If he has 60 or more rushing yards, we're cashing. So this is the bet we want to be on. And FanDuel's like, yo, you beat us too bad on these props. We're only giving you 96.20. And it's like, okay, FanDuel, I'll take it for 96.20. And I hit it just now. So slow and steady wins the race, right? We just hit this bet, 2.5% profit margin for 96.20. And again, it really is slow and steady wins the race. Like, not all of our bets we've given out. We've been tracking our profit and loss for these YouTube plays. Anything we've given out on YouTube, that's a sports bet, no promos, no fantasy stuff. And then we've also been doing that for live streams. We're up pretty big on both of them, so hopefully you've been able to tail. And again, it's just rational, data-driven sports betting, right? You can see Lamar over 59.5 rushing yards is -115 on Caesars, -120 on DraftKings, -111, on Thrive, a fantasy site, and then also -114 on BetOnline. Right, so we're getting a lot of value, enough to beat the vig, beat the juice, which is why our bet is positive EV, right? So if you're new to using the software, you just place the bet in bold with a circle around it, and is your bet guaranteed to win? No, of course not. It's not how positive EV betting works, right? You win over the course of the long run. Your bets have an edge. If you have a coin that's 58, or let's say 55% to show up on heads, 45% to show up on tails, and your friend's like, yo, let's flip this coin for $100, you're obviously going to pick heads because it's more likely to show up on heads. It's 55%, right? So the coin is still 45% to land on tails. Almost, 4.45 out of 100 times you're going to lose that bet with your friend. But you have an edge, so you'll make money in the long run. Positive EV betting is no different. It's finding bets with a mathematical edge where you're beating the vig and you're going to make money in the long run, but not every single bet wins. It's just not possible. I wish it was, but unfortunately it's not. So over 59.5 rushing yards, Lamar Jackson, we hit that on FanDuel. Let's make some money, guys.